What's up, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Today I've got Barry's 2020 Kia Soul N-Line in the shop. Just completed a super dope retrofit on this thing. Barry was adorable, man. He emailed me asking for brighter headlights, thinking I was going to sling him on some LED bulbs or something. I was like, no, sir, I do retrofitting here. He was a little bit reluctant on the price tag, and I certainly don't blame him because he was expecting something much less, but retrofitting with proper quality components is a lot of work and a lot of money, but the performance is always there. Now, I know a lot of people are swapping over to LED projectors, and they certainly have their place, but when I gave him that option, I told him that HID is going to be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be more output. He was on board, so what we're running is a 50-watt Morimoto HID system. That's the Morimoto MD2S projector in there. What I love about these housings is that they're so big, so I could fit a full-size shroud in there. That's the Turbine shroud, and when I showed him that one, he got all excited because, of course, we can backlight it with a halo. In this particular case, we did the profile pivot switchback halo, and then to match that, I replaced these upper lights, the parking light and the turn signal there, with LED bulbs as well, and also the fog lights down below with the XenonDepot. Those little cheapy guys are like 50 bucks, but at least now we've got the right color. So this is what it looks like with the ignition on. These halos, the backlit halos inside the turbine shrouds, are wired to a ignition circuit. So anytime the key is in the ignition, the engine is running, we're gonna have these lit up, and I think that looks super rad. It's a nice bright pure white. If I turn on the parking lights, you can see that I've got a nice bright white LED bulb up top. It matches it absolutely perfectly. Gee golly willikers, you know that I love me some turn signals. Check out this rad turn signal now. That is appropriate for an N-Line, if I do say so myself. And this is what it looks like with the parking lights off, which is just without that upper white light being on. We still have the turn signals up top and down below. Of course, what we're most interested in is the headlight output itself. So right now I've got the headlights on. As you can see, the fog lights kicked on as well. Now the headlights are currently warming up. They are 6,000 Kelvin bulbs. However, when you are overdriving them with a 50-watt setup, they will end up being a nice pure white. Turning around to the board here, you can see our output. Ooh wee wee, it looks so good. I drove this thing around the block a few times to aim them in and really dial it in, and let me tell you, man, it is killer. Here we are blinking the high beams. Let me tell you, that's a lot of output. It was nice. And just in the amount of time it took for me to talk all that, you can see everything is perfectly matching on the color spectrum now. It's white on white on white. And if you want me to get right up on it and show you off the details, that's what we're looking like. It's pretty spiffy. I would like to mention that resistors were required for the turn signal circuit, the low beam circuit, the high beam circuit, and also on the fog light circuit. So this car ended up being resistor city under the hood. Pricing and product information for this particular build will be in the video description. So if you have any questions about what I used or how much it cost, be sure to start your journey there. If you are interested in a build for yourself, by all means, submit a build request via the form on the website. All build inquiries must be submitted via the form on my website, and the link to that website will be in the video description as well. Spoiler alert, it's ByThirteen.com. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day, and I hope your soul is happy. Holla!